we'll visit software design patterns for robotics. Robotics is an industry that is evolving rapidly. The range of technologies and supporting software have evolved and are changing so frequently. It's also served to increase the integration complexity. The result is that integration continues to be a key challenge in the industry. In order for robotics to continue to develop rapidly, it must be able to use unconventional components. It must support development by separate, disparate teams. It must also support the easy integration of existing components. Researchers at a Canadian university have proposed through their research 3 design patterns aimed at resolving the challenge of integration. First, there's the open integration environment, distributed mediator, and then abstracting communication protocols from component functionalities. Now let's take a look at each of these in a little bit more detail. First, open integration environment. Consider the fact that there is a lack of standardized frameworks in the industry, and that's a problem. A standardized framework, which is the open integration environment, integrates new components with existing components and decentralizes integration management. This allows developers to integrate their work reusing others' successes through an integration environment, and they can do so autonomously, potentially unaware of each other. The next pattern is distributed mediator. Now consider that software developers need to integrate their components, which are often derived from various different fields, and integrate those heterogeneous components, and that can be troublesome. With the distributed mediator pattern, there is a central unit of control that's known as the mediator. It interacts with each colleague independently and includes colleagues' components and applications. It serves to coordinate global interaction between colleagues. And finally, abstracting components. So again, as briefly touched on, the lack of a unified protocol is troublesome in the industry. The fact is, among other things, robotics supports a range of communication protocols. We can abstract components, thereby decoupling the functionality from communication. Research proposed several classes of elements, including client components, a communication interface, an abstract port and communication strategy, as well as a concrete port and communication strategy. Now, each of these classes works together along with the functionality component